Hey, Calm, can you lend me a hand? I need something from the top shelf.
Alas, I cannot. But Professor World has a few experiments that will definitely grab your attention.
Cool. Let's check them out.
Everything in the universe is made up of atoms, and these atoms come together to make elements. My friends Leo and Professor World have figured out a way to make living creatures out of the elements called Elemon. Do you hear something? Let's go check it out. I don't see anything. Well, did you know that every Elemon has powers specific to their elements? There are Elemon who can make plants grow, Elemon who are made of super strong metal, and even Elemon who can blast fire. My favorite Elemon belongs to my friend Leo. He made his Elemon by combining 2 hydrogen atoms with 1 oxygen atom, making Akuro, a water-type Elemon. Oh, you snuck up on me, Akuro. Well, that makes sense because you have the same molecular structure as water, which means you can slip through small spaces and fill the shapes of different containers. I know. And you can blast water. No, not in the house. I'll tell you what. Why don't we call Professor World and see what he's up to?
I gotta do it for science!
Oh no, it looks like Professor World needs some water. And I know the perfect water-type Elemon for the job. Akuro, go tell Professor World.
Hot! Oh no. Where's it?
Are you okay, Professor World? My sensitivity sensors have alerted me that you are in a state of pain. I should do something.
Thanks, buddy. Next time, try milk.
Are you restored to normal, Professor World?
Yes, but I'm all wet.
Would you like for me to engage the automatic drying machine?
Yes, please. Woo! Usually when I want water, I do my water dance. Two atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of oxygen. Combine them makes water, the greatest invention. Let's experiment with the power of water. The fluid in here is water. The syringe will act like a piston. This will move with the force of the water. Let's see what happens when I add force to this side. The water moves from this side, through the tube, over here, and look! The syringe is now pushed out. Do you know why? Because the pressure was transferred through the water. That's how hydraulic machines work. Let's get the materials for the hydraulic-powered arm. Step 1, we build the basic structure of the arm. Now it's time to add some syringes. These will act like pistons and pumps. Time for the claw. Now we need a sturdy base for the arm. This'll work. Water time! Back to the experiment. Can't do anything without a control panel. Oh, time for the tubes. Let's try this thing out.
So, in simple terms, hydraulic power is the forcing of water through a system of pistons, hoses, and pumps. And hydraulic cranes are able to produce an immense amount of power because of the movement of the fluid inside.
Exactly. Now let's see the power of the periodic table!
The element hydrogen has the atomic number 1.
Ha! 1? Easy to remember.
Classification, non-metal, and it's a gas.
Like this?
Not that kind of gas. Yes, that kind. Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe. Odorless, tasteless, colorless, simplest.
But probably the coolest.
Well, we do owe most of the energy on the planet to hydrogen. It's also the most flammable.
Whew, I am exhausted and I need a shower. Wait, I didn't need... Girl, what happened? There were intruders? You scared them away and gave them a bath? But he still got away?
That is consistent with what the security alarm caught.
What did they steal this time? My super mech arm? I needed to use that today!
What are we gonna do, Professor World?
What am I going to do today? My whole lesson was planned around using the super mech arm to grab the aluminum foil from the shelf.
I'm still prepared for today. Can I do my presentation? Can I?
Yes, Com, you can tell them about the power of the periodic table.
It is a great day to learn about aluminum. The atomic symbol is Al, and the atomic number is 13.
Wait, isn't aluminum classified as a solid post-transition metal?
That's right. As a post-transition metal, it is softer and has a lower mechanical strength compared to other metals.
It is also light in weight, great at conducting heat and electricity, strong and ductile, and it looks really cool.
I was just getting to that. Aluminum is also the most abundant metal in the Earth's crust. Alloys of aluminum are all around us. Many aluminum alloys are resistant to water.
You can see them in soda cans, bicycles, baseball bats, and even aluminum foil!
Yes, then that concludes my presentation. Thank you for saving the best for last in my presentation, Professor World.
Sorry to steal your segment, Com, but you just gave me an idea. The intruders can keep that mech arm. I need to get that aluminum foil.
How are you going to grab the aluminum foil? It's out of reach.
Don't worry, Com. We're gonna be building a new and improved super mech arm. Not only is it gonna look cooler, it's gonna be impervious to water. It's DIY rebuilding time. In order to make this mechanical arm extension, we need to build a hand on top of a hand. What should we get started with first? Ah, fingers! Let's make the palm, which is the base, to connect the fingers. We can't forget the thumb! It's all done. Time for testing. It works just as good as the original.
Professor, are you ever going to grab the aluminum foil? You still haven't told us why you need it.
Oh, thanks for reminding me, Calm. Got it.
So, Professor, what are you using the aluminum foil for?
Decoration, of course, and to protect it from water. Now it's time to apply the aluminum foil to my mech arm. Not only will this protect it, it'll make it look cool.
Cool. You look like a robot, but can you dance like a robot?
Oh, I can dance. Calm, I found even more scrap steel for recycling day.
That is wonderful. There is always a need for scrap steel.
What do you think they're gonna build out of these scraps?
There are several things they can recycle it into. The question is, which industry will claim it?
This piece could be the next skyscraper.
Ooh, that's a good possibility. Construction industries always need steel. Many skyscrapers are made with steel, but steel is all over the place. These scraps can make it anywhere.
You're right. Let's check out steel in real life. Skyscrapers, stadiums, airplanes, bridges. What do all of these structures have in common? Steel. Due to its durability and strength, steel can be found in several industries. One of the largest is construction. Let's look at other industries. Railroads, steel. Pipeline transport, steel. Aerospace, steel. Art and sculptures, steel. Shipbuilding, steel. steel. We might be recycling the steel, but that doesn't mean we can't do an experiment inspired by steel. More specifically, Steelon. It's DIY time. Just like steel, we have scraps of cardboard, and I know just the thing we can recycle it into. Ooh. Now we need to make this look like steel. Aha! Chemists, builders, scientists, and assistants. I present to you the Steelon-inspired Super Grabber. Let's test it out. You know, once we recycle this, there's no telling which industry it'll go to, but I'm sure it'll be super useful just like the Elemon Steelon.
Oh yes, steel is very useful. Do you know why?
Because it's super strong!
Well, yes, but do you know why it's strong?
Huh. This feels like a chemistry with calm moment.
I thought you would never ask. The Elemon Steelon has the chemical composition of FeC. Fe is the atomic symbol of iron, and C is the atomic symbol of carbon. To make steel, iron has to go through a process. Carbon must be added to iron.
So this steel is a mixture of iron and carbon fused together.
Correct! Iron is heated up and melted down. Then carbon is added. Chemically, the carbon atoms fill the space between the iron atoms. This prevents the atoms from slipping over each other. This process removes any impurities and it makes the substance stronger.
It is really strong.
Strong, versatile, cheap, sustainable, and recyclable.
Speaking of recycling, that's the recycling truck right now.
I have to hand it to you, Calm. Those were some pretty good videos.
They do come in handy.
Until next time, bye!